All right, this one's pretty cool. Been waiting to do this video, getting some things done. This one's got a pretty cool story. I'm located up in northern Colorado, and I saw this one for sale in Alabama. So I contacted the people, and her son was, the old lady's son was the one who was selling it. And he said, yeah, it was originally from Denver. So the old lady was very happy that it was coming back here. Other than that, it sat a long time, which is the reason I had to do so much stuff to it. The front brakes were seized. This vehicle, this Jeep, only has 78,000 miles on it. The Carfax is showing it had 70,000 miles on it in 2007 or 2008. So since then, it's only got 8,000 miles put on it, and in the last 5 years, it has sat and really not got drove. So the front brake calipers were seized on it. I did those with new brake pads. The fuel tank had a bunch of corrosion in it, and the fuel pump had just been replaced. So I wanted to get a Bosch unit in there. It was a cheap precision pump. So I had to do a new fuel tank, new fuel pump, of course did the filter. I did a full tune-up on it. I'm just going through it, restoring it and preserving it the best I can. It's running really, really nice, but I think injectors would make it run even better. I have a feeling there's a little bit of crud in those injectors. So anyway, let's do a walk around here. 1991 Cherokee Laredo. Love the color, original pinstripe. A lot of people don't believe me when I say that is original pinstripe. As you can see, it still has the Image Denver dealer. It's a little rainy here and everything. That's why it's wet, but still has the pull-out cover in the back, which is super rare, and the spring actually works. Usually when I get these, they're sagging a lot. And then what is this thing? What is that? Custom fit cargo mat plastic thing. Never seen that before. Out of the 63, this is number 63 Cherokee XJ. I've never seen a cargo mat like that. Full-size spare, original tire. It's got all the literature in there for the jacking instructions. Pretty cool. It is clean. I mean, there's a little bit of sun exposure and flaking on the clear coat and spots, not on the paint, but just on like the bumper ends and the flares and stuff. There's no fading on the paint that I can see. I went through all the lights, replaced a bunch of those. It is rust free. I mean, look at the wheels. The wheels don't even have any pitting or corrosion or nothing. And this style, that's super rare. Super clean underneath, no holes, no rust, no rot. I love the chrome pieces on this, especially these gutter rails and the roof rack. That's super appealing to me. I don't know why I like the chrome mirrors. It's got the grill. And one thing about the Laredo, some years came with the chrome bumper, and then some years came with the gray bumper. I've had a couple Cherokee Countries, and they come with the chrome bumper. But I kind of like that chrome grill, just the chrome grill look. It makes that grill pop out even more. Chrome bumper is super hard to actually keep clean. So, but yeah, original pinstriping. You can see the paint is just beautiful, even on the roof. I waxed that, got in there with some nice wax. No clear coat peeling. Interior, as expected with the miles, absolutely flawless. It's got the overhead console that does not work right now. I'll get that taken care of. 231 transfer case. I love it when these come with the clip that actually works. Another cool thing, original key fob. That is original and it looks brand new. When they sent me a picture of it, I was like, what is that? I've never had one that came with that. In this year, I've had a couple 94, 95, 96s that had the key fob, but yeah, the Laredo, super cool. Same seats as the Country. Laredo is just a little different. It has this fabric on the door and it doesn't have the wood trim and the wood dash over there. So it's a little bit less posh than the Laredo. Back seat, as expected. I mean, doesn't even look like anybody lifted this thing. And another thing I usually see is corrosion on this area here, whether it's the jack itself or this hold down bracket. I always ask for pictures of that, and the seat belts, those like to get some corrosion on it too. So I always ask for pictures of that when I'm looking at these and you know, scouting for them. Hey, give me a picture of that. Good indication if there's floor rot. Let's pop the hood open. But yeah, super clean, running good. I mean, it's idling right now and it's quiet. This has really good oil pressure compared to other Jeeps I've had. At a hot idle, it's over 20. It's about 30. Usually they're 20 or even lower in some cases, but love the power comfort switch. The shifts are much quicker, which I like actually, for the mountain driving and stuff. Original radio still works. Does have the power antenna, which isn't functioning, but the fuse is pulled, so I don't know what's going on with that. Everything works in here. I'm trying to think of anything, well, besides the overhead console. You know, vanity lights still working. Horn still works. I love how Laredos and the top trims have the lighting under here. Change that at some point to some newer bulbs. So, clean engine. They did the valve cover gasket on it. I did the brake booster actually. That's one thing I did. It was leaking. I did that along with the brake master cylinder. I did that along with the brake calipers because it was leaking all over behind in there. But yeah, valve cover gasket was done. I just did a fuel pressure regulator. Water pump's been done at some point. Radiator has been done. You can see this aftermarket sticker there. I did a full tune-up and got them nice and tight because it still has that plastic spark plug separator, which breaks. But I still got a lot to do on this thing. It looks like the previous owner put in an aftermarket hood light, but there's no lamp in there, so I'll have to check that out too. But yeah, super clean for a 91. Still has, you can barely see it, but all of them up until 91. I've seen it on a couple 91s, but definitely on the Renix era. With yellow, somebody puts OK in the factory. You can barely see it there, but it says OK. So quality control was done on this, fortunately. Trying to think of what else I should show you guys here. Yeah,